People like money. At least I hope. Although too crazy. Anyways, so some people recently realized that snow minions are actually the most profitable minion. Wow, big surprise. And so snow minion prices really went up. But then that provides consistent cash to merchants while selling the diamonds to the bazaar. And it's pretty profitable. About maybe 50 or so K a day, which is pretty good. But there really isn't anything that can beat that thing unless you count Terra minions. But Terra minions cost like an absolute fortune to level up, so I'm not going to include those. So, is there anything that you can actually, compare with snow minions? And surprisingly, yeah, you can. It's not as profitable, but it still gives good money. And the minion is actually this one. Remember back then, maybe a few months ago, when I was doing the ice quest? Since then, I gave up on it, sadly. But I learned something. Ice minion prices fluctuates a lot. So basically, ice minions are fairly cheap, and they give money. This one. Of course, I didn't generate much resources with it since I upgraded a tier with it, and apparently if you upgrade a tier, it wipes all the resources generated. But if you look at it, the time between actions is 7 seconds, while a snow minion is just 6.5, meaning for a 0.5 second change, you're getting significantly more coins per action, which is worth it. But you don't earn as much money since, Snows still gives a crap ton of diamonds. Of course, Ice still gives diamonds, but not as much with the diamond spreading. Only about 10 or so a day. Maybe more. Maybe less. I'm not sure. I gotta check that later. But, just doing the math, the raw Ice sells for approximately 43 to 45k per day, not including diamonds. Which means it potentially could be an actually very viable source for money. Since, guess what? Frozen sites are expensive. Citation, the auction house. Go check right now. It's going to be pricey. So let's go find out. How much exactly is my ice minion going to get me every day? Quick alert before I say anything. This is how ice minions work. So they take 7 seconds to place a block, and another 7 seconds to mine it. Meaning it'll take about 14 seconds per resource generation of one piece of ice. 14 seconds. Now you divide 60 seconds by 14, you get a number, you multiply by 60 to get how many it creates in 1 hour, and you multiply by 24 to see how much it gets in 1 day. Then you multiply that by the current price of ice, and it's actually pretty high. Of course, you're assuming that you'll be selling for these, because there's a really large price gap for normal ice. You'll be like, saving up enchanted ice and then crafting them into packed ice and saving all the ice in like a chest until you can make them into packed ice. So given the price of packed ice, you're approximately making 6 coins or so per piece of ice. And if you bring that back into calculation, that's quite a lot of money, considering that if you go on Discord, people typically sell their minions that they upgraded, since for the minion slots, of course. People who don't use minions typically sell them for approximately 20% of the bazaar value, meaning you'll be picking up these ice minions, tier 11 ice minions, for 200k a piece. Now think about this, 200k a piece, you're earning, what, 50k a day. You'll be earning that back in under a week. Under a week. That's even better than snow minions in terms of price performance. Of course, after that, it slowly comes, less. But if you're not going to choose ice, if you're not going to choose snow, then ice is perfectly acceptable. It still earns quite a bit of money, and it's honestly a really good option to pick. Since, let's check the frozen scythe prices. Frozen. Buy it now. Wow, 9 mil. 9.1 mil. 9.4 mil. So somewhere around the 9 mil mark. And given my time with doing ice collection, I learned that with 20 tier 11 ice minions with lava buckets, you'll be earning approximately 8 pieces of enchanted packed ice. Meaning you'll be earning about 1 million a day with 20 minions. Now that's profit. Well, I hope this helped you, since most people don't use snow. But if it didn't help you, comment, tell me how I could do better, since I suck at making videos. Don't judge me. And if I did a good job, someone please, like, you know, tell me. I hope I spent time on this thing. Okay, cool. Thanks. And well, just go on Discord and start hunting for people selling their ice minions for about 200k apiece. I'm out. Bye.